So welcome to Twin Peaks with Stephen Putty. It's been a lapsed couple of weeks, but we're back, back with a new episode, and it's kind of been a week of grieving, and we'll get to that. I guess we'll get to that news shortly. But let's talk about our new episode, our old episode. So episode 5, Cooper's Dreams. So this was, I would say, a fast-moving episode for Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
There was a whole lot going on in kind of the main murder mystery. So there was this whole this cabin in the woods kind of scenario from Cooper's Dreams. These red curtains were in an ad, so they went tracking this cabin. But first they got to the log lady. Now, Putty, do you feel like the log lady is of value now that she's revealed this crucial piece of information?
I guess I always thought she was of value because she's just such a fascinating character.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of how she kind of plays into the actual mystery.
Yeah, well, her crucial piece of information is that Jack Renault and Leo, after they had left, there was a third person, and there was like screaming and stuff like that. After that, after them, it wasn't like, so. Does that kind of, like, her information kind of add anything to the plot reveals and stuff like that? Like, who you think might have murdered her?
I'm still not sure at all
Yeah.
who murdered her. It feels like they are kind of giving you lots of information.
Yeah.
And kind of letting you kind of sort it out as the show goes on.
Yeah.
Which is good. And obviously that's like what they wanted to do. It's not bad writing or anything. But yeah, for me personally, I'm still kind of nowhere near sure who actually killed her. Like, there's a laundry list of suspects, but none really stand out at the moment.
Yeah. So they go from there to Jack Renault's cabin in the woods, where did they find the bird there? They find the bird there, don't they? Or is that...
No, they find the chip.
The chip. That's right, the one-eyed Jack's poker chip. So, which has been chewed by the bird. It's missing part of the like, it's missing like a quarter of it or something like that.
Yeah, a little chip.
So obviously the next episode's kind of going to follow into that whole, well, what is one-eyed Jack's, investigation thing. But I found it really... Again, we get that kind of seedy underbelly with that whole, they were essentially posing... Well, like they were escorts for people from out of town and stuff like that, and sex workers. And it just seems really full on, like this high school girl is kind of, like, involved in all that kind of stuff. But where I think that's really intriguing is... the Briggs family and their family counselling session, which was wonderful. But and you always kind of think that the psychiatrist is a bit of a, like, not very good at his job. Don't you get that impression? But then he gets like this amazing moment out of Bobby, doesn't he? Like it's just and that's why I kind of like, he kind of suggests that there was this emptiness in Laura and that she sucked people into it. Did you feel like sympathetic for Bobby at that point, or did you just go, that's parts?
It kind of helps sympathise Bobby a little bit because so far he's probably my least favourite character. Just because he's kind of that arrogant jock teenager who kind of doesn't let anything faze him, sort of thing. So seeing a human moment out of him was good. It was really, really good for his character. Just to see how the death has affected him.
Or to even think that, like, you would assume that he was bad news for Laura. But Laura's bad news for him is, like, he's not the version of events you kind of get normally, isn't it? So yeah, so there's that. What other little small events were there? There was a murder plan. So Shelley and Bobby are going to. Well, Shelley's going to take out Leah. And then we had, what else did we have that was kind of intriguing?
There was the party at the hotel.
Yeah, with, where are they from now? Iceland or something?
Oh yeah, I think Iceland. These guys are from Iceland.
There was just that whole kind of inconvenience of Leland Palmer again. Yeah. Like, I found it weird that he tried to help out and then, I don't know, like, it was just, it was bizarre, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of...
It was the music that set him off again, wasn't it?
Yeah, it seems to be like any sort of dancing sort of thing. Like, I don't know, but maybe he used to dance with Laura a lot and stuff like that. But yeah, just kind of him trying to like think, I'm okay, I can kind of get back to what I've been doing, and then just like that just one moment kind of brought him all back down, which was fascinating.
Yeah, that's the episode, but there was some kind of big Twin Peaks news. So like we spoke a few weeks ago about the contract problems with David Lynch and Showtime and the new show. Now he's officially said that he's out. Which is weird because it was really interesting the way they described it. It was like a 14-month negotiation or something. Which is weird that they'd announced it before it was settled. But yeah, so he's officially out, and the reason he's giving is not because he's not getting enough money, but he felt there wasn't enough money given to realise its potential. Yeah. Or to film it kind of properly. So, what do you kind of make of that?
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing because, like any of these big shows, like the showrunner, the creator has been like the driving force behind it, and kind of the creative force behind it. Obviously, there was a co-creator with Twin Peaks.
Yeah, Mark Frost.
Yeah, and there'll be like other writers, I'm sure, that would come back at a heartbeat to kind of do this. But yeah, having the main guy, even like just the face, really, not coming back is, kind of lessens the excitement a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, it's kind of left things up in the air. There hasn't really been, like, Showtime coming out and saying, no worries, it's all still go ahead, you know what I mean? And I showed you, we watched a video where, like, all these Twin Peaks actors were going, Twin Peaks without David Lynch is, like, I don't know, I can't remember how they were. Something. A waitress without a uniform. Yeah. Strangely, it looked like all the actors were stoned. Like just like... I don't know if that's how they got them to film it. They said, here's some free drugs. Please take it. But it's intriguing. Like, most of what I heard from, was that, like, it's a super bad idea. But then other people were saying that, like, it was Mark Frost who kind of kept it on track to being an understandable show rather than let David Lynch kind of have, complete control. So yeah, that was disappointing. But I guess we'll find out if it kind of halts production or not.
Well, I think I've heard that all the episodes have been written already and stuff like that. So
So it just, and like they would have his writer's credit on it. So I don't know if he can halt things up or they just have to give him credit where credit's due or whatever. But yeah. So that's another episode of Welcome to Twin Peaks. You shouldn't notice too much of a gap because we've got two in the can that need to get up. So so we will be back with another episode. I think we've only got a few more episodes left in this season. I'm just having a look now, which makes for really interesting. So we only have like 2 episodes left in this season.
Okay.
So that's
a short season.
Yeah. Yeah, the next one's much longer, and you'll probably notice that. So alright, we'll come back. We'll be back in a few weeks with more Welcome to Twin Peaks.
Yep.
So cheers.
Cheers.